What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Who Dat Comics and Movies. Got a mega haul of books that I purchased this past Sunday. Just sorting through them, and I figure I will show you guys. Some of them have to be rebagged and boarded. But I figure I'll do that I'm gonna do that at a later date. But want to show some of you guys, some of these. I would say I think they're mega books in my opinion. I mean, some people, it's not. I don't think they're grails, but I think they're some big key books in this collection that I bought. I'm gonna go back and try to purchase some more at a later date, and I guess I'll just go through these little by little. I'll show a lot of these books I purchased. I got great deals on, and a lot of them were thrown in to make me buy this, buy the books. So I guess I'll go through them, show the books that were thrown in, and then show the ones that were the purchase of the books. So I have X-Men 201. Got two copies of these. These are definitely near mint. At least 9.6s or above, I would say, on both of these books. So these were thrown in with the purchase. So I didn't pay anything for those. And he lowered the price. I forgot to say that he threw books in that I'm about to show the books he threw in first and lowered the price a lot. And this was another one that was thrown in, Jungle Action number 5. This is like first Black Panther in his own book. So this is this book that all the books I would say definitely need to be pressed and clean. They come from original collector. He's like a guy in his 70s, upper 70s. So the LCS bought his whole collection. So also here are some more books that were thrown in. We got the Tale of the Teen Titans. It's the first Nightwing. So this is definitely another, probably I would say this is probably a 9.6, 9.8 candidate also. Here are some more of the books that were thrown in. We got Fantastic Four 47, and I think this is the first Maximus. So this is definitely a nice book. I'd probably say at least a 7, but with a pressing clean, it'd probably be a lot higher. And here is another book that was thrown in as well, and this is Fantastic Four 37, and this book is freaking beautiful. You can't really see it very well, I don't think, but I mean the Mylar's not showing it as well, but this book is freaking nice. That's all I can say. Is very freaking nice. I'm definitely need to go back and try to get some more of the Fantastic Four Avengers and ASM books. So definitely got to get some more of those. So that was another book that was thrown in. So those. Oh, I have one more also that was thrown in for free that I'm gonna show. And like I said, he threw all these in for free and lowered the price on these suckers. So I didn't pay the $90 as he was asking for this, but this is a subscription copy of ASM 252. He had a ton of these in the guy's collection, so I opted for the subscription copy. This is definitely probably a 9.6 because it has like a little, I guess, when people grab the books or magazines off the stand, when they grab them, they have that little indentation here. Probably can press out the indentation, but can't get rid of a little tiny color break. But this was thrown in as well. Trying to make sure I didn't have any other books that were thrown in. I think he threw in one of these. I'm not sure which one. I think it was this one. I think he threw this one in as well, and this is Avengers. This is Avengers number 7. I definitely need to go back because he had like Avengers. He had 2, 3. I think he had 4 and 5. So I might go back and get the first, I would say 12. I might try to go back and get the first 12. Might do the same thing with the Fantastic Four, try to get like a little good run, and the ASM books I've got. So he threw this one as well. The guy who owned this book graded it a 7.0. So I can go with that grade. I can see it probably coming back. I mean, it looks better. It looks better than I would say it is, but it has a little issues on the spine. But definitely would say it could come back a 7. I wouldn't be surprised. And so now to get to the good books, I'll get to I'll show some of these oversized books first. Um, and then I can go to the smaller books because they're easier to handle. So I got a very, very, very nice copy of Ninja Turtles #3. Definitely 9698 on this one. And also the one I've been looking for a while, at least for my 2 through 5 run. Um, this is Ninja Turtles #4, another 9698 candidate. So definitely had to pick those up. I already have #2. Definitely need a higher graded #2, and then I could keep my reader copies. And then ultimately looking for that #1. Now this book he didn't want to sell at all, so I actually paid what he was asking, but which wasn't but $100. But this book he didn't want to sell because it's that nice and it's that, I would say, on a borderline of probably. If this book didn't get a 9.8, I wouldn't be surprised. But this is the New Mutants graphic novel #4, but this is the first print. So, I mean, if you look at this book is so beautiful. I do not want to take it out or touch it. So, this will definitely get graded at CGC. I remember having this book, so that's why I really wanted it from him. So, this definitely probably at least a 9.6 without a press or a clean. I would say maybe with a presser and clean, it'd probably be a 9.8 to get any finger smudges off. So, that was that. Those are the kind of oversized books. And now to these other books. And like I said, I went there for some other books. I didn't tell that story. I went there for some other books, but ended up purchasing a whole bunch of these books. And like I said, he threw in some whole bunch of books with it to make me purchase it and lower the price a lot. So I don't know what you guys want to see. I can show Fantastic Four, which I only have one of that I actually paid for. One X-Men book, and I have 2 Avengers and Spider-Man. So I don't know which ones you guys want. I saw the little chat popping up. So if you guys want to pick one real quick, somebody tell me one, and I'll just go on from there. I'll start from that one. Like I said, I got Avengers. I have 2 Avengers that are really nice, and one X-Men one that is nice. Well, all of them I would say are really nice. So, but since the chat hasn't popped up yet, I'll just go with Spider-Man. All right, somebody said show the Spider-Man first. So I have more of the Spider-Mans than the other ones. So you know what? I know you want the Spider-Mans first, but I think the Spider-Mans is the best ones. So I'm going to do the Spider-Mans last. So I apologize for that. But the Spider-Man, I was hoping somebody would say the other ones. But we got Avengers #7. Avengers #7. This is another, I would say, 7.0 copy. Unless I showed that one already. I think I showed that one. But no, this is the other one I want to show. Avengers #12. Avengers #12, I showed 7. This is another one that I purchased with it. This was graded at 8.5 to 9.0, which I can see that. I can see it get at least an 8.5. So if this can get the 7.0, I know this can get an 8.5 because it looks actually nicer. So in Avengers 12, sorry, got to make you wait for the Spider-Man, but Spider-Mans I got are very nice and they're going to be worth the wait, trust me. I'm going to show this X-Men off. Wait, no, I'm going to show this, the last Avengers. I'm sorry. I thought I showed this one. But it's the last Avengers. This is Avengers 2. Avengers 2, which I already have 1. I have 1, 4, and 2. He had 3, but to me, he was a little high on #3 for the grade I think I gave it. I gave it like a 5 because it was real. That one was real rough on the spine. But I think he was a little high for me. But this Avengers 2, and if you can see this Avengers 2, I mean, this Avengers 2, let me see what the chat said. And thank you guys for SS Comic Reader, and I missed the other name that popped up. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. But this Avengers 2, like I was saying, I don't have a microscope to see, but no spine ticks. Lays flat. The I would say it has one little barely rounded edge at the bottom here, but this sucker is yellows. The yellows pop. I mean, I'm so nervous to send. I would say I'm so nervous to send this one out and the next one I'm going to show before I get to Spider Man's, because I know I'm going to be disappointed. Because if this doesn't get at least a 9, I'll be disappointed. But if it gets above a 9, I'll be happy. But if it gets below a 9, I'll be very disappointed. Now this one I can see might be getting. Next one I'm going to is going to be the X-Men. I only got one X-Men. Another X-Men he had, he wanted to get pressed, so I might try to squeeze that one out of him so he didn't have to worry about getting pressed or anything, because it was X-Men 12 first Juggernaut. So this is X-Men number 6, and this is like first Submariner and X-Men comic. Only issue with this book, it's a small chip on the cover right here, and it's actually chipped, but the piece of it is still there. So it's like a small, tiny chip that I don't know if you guys can see. That's the only issue with this book. So I don't know what they will give as a grade for this, because it has no spine ticks. Lays flat, corners are nice. Oh man, I don't know what grade they would give this because of the small chip, but that's the only issue that with that book. So had to get the Submariner. So I guess I forgot to show this Fantastic Four. This was in the back. This is Fantastic Four 13. This is one of the ones that needs to be changed in bag and board. This definitely always good to watch comic book hauls of gold, silver, bronze, copper, modern age comics. Thank SS. But this one needs to be changed bag and board. I would grade this probably, looking at it with a little bit of issues, at least a 6.5, probably a 6.5, I would say. So that's a pretty high grade for this kind of with this book. First Watcher and Red Ghost and stuff like that. So Fantastic Four 13. I definitely want to go back for the Fantastic Fours, because I didn't get as many in the Avengers. Not so much as the X-Men. Didn't really have that many X-Men, but I had a couple I wanted. But so I might go back and get the other one I wanted, and then the Avengers. Man, I gotta get. They had some nice Avengers, like that Avengers 2. I would say the Avengers 3 was the worst one out of probably 1 through 10, and that's why I didn't get 3. So here's the Spider-Mans. I'm gonna go from the highest grade, not the highest grade, but the highest number, and let's go backwards from there. So go from the highest number, and we're starting with a good first appearance, very nice graded. I mean, I would say, in my opinion, it's the Spider-Man number 50. And y'all know who this guy is, first appearance, so I don't have to say that. So very beautiful. The bag has to be changed. Definitely needs a little press because it has a little roll spine. So definitely needs a press, but first Kingpin, can't go wrong with that. And I got that one for, I think, a really good price in my opinion. I think it was like $200. And the grade I think it's gonna be, I think that's a steal. All right, so here we're going with. This is ASM 39. ASM 39. Thank you, SS. ASM 39 is another beautiful copy. I mean, 1, 2, maybe 3 spine ticks. So ASM 39 is very high grade also. Let's see, who is that? Dustin Pike. Thank you, Dustin, for watching too, man. That's why I was trying to see your name, and it went so fast. I have this book graded, so I'm definitely going to get this one pressed and graded of this Amazing Spider-Man. Pressed, clean, and graded, and hopefully it comes back higher than the one I have, which it looks better than the one I have. So we got Amazing Spider-Man 15, first appearance of Kraven. And this miler makes it pop, but it doesn't have it. I mean, the spine is not that bad. It definitely just needs to press. It looked like it has a little issue on this part of the spine, but I mean, looks very, displays very nice, nicer than my 6.0 graded copy. I can tell you that. So I'm getting down to the last Yeah, the last two books. Getting down to the last two books. And like I think this is the last two books, unless I just don't know where I put all the rest. We got, and you see how we're going. We're going lower. We're going lower in the grade. So I went from 15, and I have two more left. So you can only guess what the next one are. This is another great copy. I would say probably a 6.5 to a 7.5 with a press. It only has this issue at the top, so that's why I think it's a 6.5. If I can maybe fold that back and it doesn't break off. But we got Amazing Spider-Man 7, and like I said, the only issue, big issue, is this. It's kind of like a little tear folded down. I wonder if I can kind of put it back, and when they press it, it lays flat with it. It'll still have color breaking line creases or whatever, but still a beautiful second appearance of the Vulture. You know, man, this is. I had a 4.5 of this, and I know it's not a 4.5 because my 4.5 I had was beat the hell bad. And here we go. Last but not least, this is ASM number 6, The Lizard, very mid grade, 6.5 or higher, and I have to go. This is the last book. First appearance of the Lizard. You know, that's your boy Who Dat Comics going out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to live viewers. I'll do this again if you guys like it. Leave a comment if you liked it. I'll do it again when I get other books, from when I go back and get some more books. But if you liked it, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. God bless, like Legend would say.